What's up, everybody? Now, I was laying in bed last night and I was like thinking, what do people do when they live in a town that has over 100 gyms and they're all just as good as the other? You buy more than one gym membership. 10 if you're me. My 10th membership at the Strip Barbell. We're probably going to be filming here quite a bit because this is a private or semi-private facility. He's actually adding on to it as well. I'm already loving it. Not a lot of machines and stuff just yet. So we will be substituting some things today for my back session. Now the last back video did so well, I was like, we gotta film another one, Mario. And that's what we're gonna do today. I have my vertical pulling emphasis today. I'll even be able to like take my shirt off and shit in here, which will be dope. Again, guys, I'm gonna look at my physique. It's just gonna happen. We'll show you the gym. We'll be training, get a good back workout in, and that will be the video today. If there's anything else you guys want to see, because again, this is just me kind of repeating sessions, showing you how the app auto-regulates my volume and things of that nature. So if there's anything else you guys want to see, me and Mario are planning a session already, so that'll be fun. You just let me know, leave a comment below, and we will do that. So let's get to the video, get to the training. Time to go. Usually the first exercise is that lat pullover, like I was telling you guys. I'll probably just replace it today with a lat prayer. That's a fine substitute. Actually, somebody asked me that on another video, so there you go, I answered your question. Lat prayer is a great substitute for the lat pullover. So I'm gonna do that on the either rogue, or I'll just go over there and do it. A couple sets there, warm up. We're gonna be in the 20 to 30 range today because this is my lighter day. And then we'll go into the vertical stuff, pull-ups. They don't have an assisted machine here, so we will be doing regular pull-ups, lat pull-downs, and then I have a row of choice, so I'll probably do a seated cable row from the floor because they have a nice little implement there, so let's get to it. A lot of people do lat prayers with the rope attachment. I'm actually not a fan. I prefer an attachment that has some sort of curve because it allows me to keep my elbows higher. You guys have seen me coach these on the RP channel before. You know that most people, when they do them, they're way too fast. They move the upper body up like this as they're coming down. Instead of keeping the body pretty much parallel to the ground and keeping those elbows up to initiate at the lats and pull through. So it's hard to do with the rope. I'm not a big fan. If you guys do your lat prayers with these, try a attachment that I'm gonna use today and let me know if you like the difference. We actually put Eugene through these in Australia for our seminar. He loved them. So there's a good video on his channel if you go check that out, where we're training back together. I think me and Mike are just putting him through the session. Tons of cueing, tons of good information on there because Eugene's a wealth of knowledge as well. So go check his stuff out if you don't know who that is. This morning, peeled. I'm talking, my dick has striations. So notice, most people will start and they'll go here. I'm initiating at the lats, so I'm keeping my elbows flared up here. A little closer. And instead of moving my chest right away, I'm pulling at the lats and then slightly raising as I come through. Look that stretch, hold it up, top for a second. I was gonna change it because it's twisting, but, so I just had Mario do this. He wanted to try it out. He did basically what I said, like what most people do. Even though his technique was better than 90% of people, he still started in that good position here and then immediately raised. But if you notice, watch this bar. This is how most people do it, okay? They're here, they start here. How far did that even move? They just immediately go like this. I could load the whole goddamn stack up, guys. That is not a fucking lat prayer or whatever you want to call these. You want to get your body as close to the ground as possible. And as you're not starting here, you're starting with it pulling you here. You could do this and push your elbows down, and that, because that's like a row, it gets you into a leverage position, easy as fuck. You're trying to create a disadvantageous feeling in the lats. So you're here, your lats have to work through this. And instead of pulling back this way, I'm using all lats here to get that bar past my eyes and then raising up slightly. Pull, 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 high elbow, high elbow. So that difference there is just like I always talk about, you're in a mechanically disadvantageous position when you're down there parallel, stretched fully, elbows are high. Lats have to initiate a ton of internal force. Again, this is why I always talk about EMGs and shit. The reading on the EMG does not dictate hypertrophy, guys. I'm sorry. The EMG reading in your lats, when you do this shit, is gonna be way fucking higher than when you do this and you're in that disadvantageous position because you're actually squeezing. It is mechanically advantageous. You can move a lot of load. That's not why we're here. We're here to induce hypertrophy. Somebody I actually really like on Instagram, Dr. Soko is his Instagram handle. We've known each other for a long time. He got his PhD a couple of years ago. Talks about stuff like this often. He's one of those guys who's a little more controversial than I am. So he'll just put people in their place and shit. There's a few people on the internet like that. Like, I'm not gonna get into an argument with somebody in my fucking comments and tell them they're stupid and they're wrong and whatever else, but he will. So if you like the entertainment side of the academia stuff, he's a good guy to follow because he is very intelligent and he's not often wrong. Him and quite a few others that I really respect and appreciate that I'll name drop on this channel. But if you're very into evidence-based fitness, these are people you should be following. People like him, Cody Hahn, who does actual cell studies. He's one of the guys who's injected metabolites into muscle cells for cell swelling studies, showing that there is probably an individual response to metabolites. There's all kinds of shit like that out there that most people don't know about. If you follow this channel and you follow RP, we will be posting about those types of people more. We're gonna get into the sets. I potentiated slightly heavier. This is one of the movements I like to go a little heavier on the potentiation sets so that the connection when I go back down feels really good. So I'm gonna go down 20 pounds and then we'll hop right into those working sets. The temperature's nice in here too. I like sweating a little bit. Mario wanted to hop in. High elbows, Mario. Let it pull you. Yes, yes. Good. Yeah. Don't initiate that body raising too soon. High elbows, high elbows, high elbows. All lats right there. Create internal tension, internal tension. Yeah. That's the good thing about this. It's up to you to create that tension. You can put your body in better positions. Easy. Eh? We're done with those guys. That Mario did a set. Hopefully he puts that on there too. I recorded some of it, not all of it. I got the camera at the last second. I'm gonna turn into a pro videographer after this too. We're gonna move on to pull-ups. Get my Versa grips. It's basically like this area is like the CrossFit gym facility. So we're going to use the one of these straight bars, probably the lower one, just because it's nicer. I don't got to jump up. 3 sets, I think. 3 sets of pull downs, and that's the session. So let's, we're gonna be training at like 1 or 2 RIR today. See how many I can get, because I'm pretty light now. So she'll be able to do, I think, first set, the app has me doing 11 or 12. But I'll send those over as well, and we'll be able to see. I'm gonna come back, get the Versa grips on. Maybe like set 2, I'll take my shirt off. All right. Usually, everything's nice and warm, I just go right into it, but this is a pull-up. It's a body weight exercise. I consider it a heavier compound, so I'm gonna do a couple, and then we will move into the working sets. I wanna get this technique down first though. See that? 225 pounds. Set 1. That's heavy. And by that, I mean, what do women do? That's shooting. I have the influencer membership, so I can do all the. My boy's getting ambitious today. Getting ambitious. He's trying to join the session right now. Look at my cameraman's calves, bro. What's up with that? Here you go, Mario. Yes, sir. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Chest to the bar. Yep. Full extension. Milk it. Now up. Yeah, hold that deep stretch. All the way down, Mario. Hold. Yep. It should only get more painful at the bottom. It should only be more painful. More stretch, more stretch, more stretch. Now. Fuck yeah, Mario. Good shit. So, as I take my shirt off, I'm gonna discuss something with you guys. People keep asking me, and I got this question. Somebody asked about, depending on your advancement, your level of advancement, should you be using straps or should you be doing the movements so you can also work on your forearm grip at the same time? You can work on your grip when you work on your grip. If you're an amateur, a beginner especially, why would we be taking the mind-muscle connection away from the muscles we're trying to work, aka our back in this instance? Why would we take the emphasis from that because we're worried about our forearms? Your forearms are getting hit with everything. Even when you have these on, they're getting hit a little bit. Work the muscle. Get really good at feeling the muscle that you're working. Straps are an amazing thing, especially these Versas, the RP ones specifically. They're an amazing thing. And Mario just said, these helped a lot. They helped him feel his back more. Of course, you're not worried about the grip. Like, I even have a forearm pump. My veins are popping out because it's not mitigating it entirely. It's just allowing you to emphasize the muscle they're actually working on. So we're doing a straight leg deadlift. If your grip is giving out first, you get here and you're like, oh, there it goes. Why are we not using straps? So when it comes to anything lateral delt, I've always used straps for my lateral delts. That's why they're so goddamn big. Lateral delts, back training, straight leg deadlifts, anything where you're hinging, unless you're trying to get strong and perform like a deadlift on a platform where you don't get straps. Unless you're a strong man, you get straps anyway. You don't need them, but use it to your advantage to actually target the muscles that you're trying to target. They're good. We took that set to 0 on the tank. On the pull downs, I'm doing those lengthened partials, so it's not terrible. But one more set there, we'll try to keep doing the tank this time. That was one more than the app had programmed anyway. I think I miscounted. So this next set, we're gonna go to 8, and we'll go to the pull downs. One more set here. I put my shirt back on just because I wanted to go look for the magnet. I didn't want to scare off the locals. But we're going to do one more set. And then I'm going to do flips off these rings. Bet I won't. Fun fact, I don't wear underwear. He's going to do some creative shots, he says. And I was like, let me just cover my cock. We don't want YouTube to flag the video. Sorry, this is porn. Yeah, we got our channel back, by the way, guys. I'm trying to lose it again. All right, we're moving on to lat pull downs. I think I have 2 sets because it is an intensity technique. Regular, basically mechanical drop set into lengthened partials to the chin, to the forehead. I'll look at the app and see what I wrote for the first couple weeks. We're starting to feel it already. Let's go finish this fucking session. So we've been using a neutral grip, normal. I'm a fan of the mag grip, so we're just gonna use the neutral mag. Not really that different, guys. It's more about the angle of the elbow and where you're pulling up and into. So we're gonna use the neutral mag. Same thing to the chest, to the chin, to the eyebrows. Rogue is slightly, I want to say similar, so on par. So we're just gonna put it on 130. I was using 140 on the Arsenal one, which is usually heavier than most, but Arsenal's a pretty heavy one too. Oh, they're playing You Are the Only Exception. Heart touching. This is a good song. So, we messed up. There's a very easy way to fix this. Today is 2 lat exercises in 1 row. Lat pullovers and pull-ups to the lat, and they're supposed to go to the row. We did an extra set of vertical pulling today, which means we're knocking off 1 set of rows, which I will add to next workout. So I'll have even more rowing next time with 2 sets of vertical pulling, because the 3rd set was today. So it was gonna be, let's say, 5 total sets of rowing stuff, a couple or 3 sets of vertical pulling. We did 1 of those sets today instead, so it'll be 2 sets and 6 sets of rows instead. So we're taking 1 of those row sets, knocking it off today. We're only gonna do 2. Seated, probably the seated implement, I like it a lot, it's not terrible. Next time we'll finish, for the next pull day, we'll finish those lengthened partial pull downs on that day. Let's get these 2 sets of rows done, and that'll be the session, and then we'll do a little outro. So we will probably strap up again and grab those. I'm gonna put this straight bar attachment on. So last week I ended up doing a machine row, cable row. Very similar. This is just from the floor, so no big deal. I actually almost like these better sometimes. We're gonna strap up. I'm gonna put my belt on. I just like wearing a belt for rows for some reason. Feels nice. Squeezing is kind of like when someone touches your lower back. So when I squeeze on these with the belt on, you know, not that it means much, but it helps with the mind muscle connection on the way down too. So we're gonna do that. These badass RP Versa grips. Seated cable row flexion style. Round my entire back over, and then row. Might need to extend that a little. Not getting much of a stretch. Roles reversing right now. Así. ¿Tú sabes? I'll only amp you up. Vamos. Good. Beautiful. Big stretch. Big arch. Bien aquí. No hablo inglés. Lo siento. Guys, thank you so much. Let me know if you like the gym, like the lighting. If you liked me fucking getting Mario in here sometimes. I think that's really cool. It's a good little feature. If you guys like that, I'll coach him up more through his sets, and we'll actually like mic him up and shit. That'd be a good time. Well, at least do a couple videos where Mario is literally working out with me and not just like hopping in. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Last back day did awesome, so we're like, hey, let's fucking get on it tomorrow and film one of the back sessions. So this is my vertical emphasis, my last session of the week, back. We're gonna try to put this shit out today or tomorrow. And again, guys, thanks a ton. We're getting real close. Don't know how close just yet, but pretty close. And I still have a decent amount of energy. I mean, I don't the rest of the day, but I do right now. Like, comment, all that crap, whatever I'm supposed to say, YouTube stuff. We're out of here.